And we are live.
Yes, indeed.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Mina Low.
What's the deal? How you feel? It's your boy, Day Reezy.
And you already know it's the homie Booney.
So, I want to talk about something, y'all.
Oh,
What you
just
got?
get
What you
straight
got?
into it.
Oh, man. Right. What's
I
up?
do. Shout outs to Malcom X, who we celebrate his birthday.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace. Rest in paradise, my king.
Mm-hmm.
But, of course, this is one of the most, one of my favorite things that he ever did say. And it was the most disrespected person in America is the black woman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're unprotected in America. I know, y'all can say the same thing about yourselves, too. Like, we all have just this target on our back just because we are black.
Mm-hmm.
But, however, he definitely made it clear that black women, and I totally agree as being a black woman, I guess this is probably a bad example, but I'm going to use it because it's relevant. The whole red table talk with the Currys
Okay.
and Ayesha. And, it was a whole big, scandal and, discussion about she's wrong. Y'all know the story.
Yeah.
Right.
So, what do y'all think in regards to both statements? Black women being unprotected and disrespected, and then also, how she, her response and how people viewed it and how you view it.
As far as just as a target, what he was saying, right?
Yeah.
This is kind of how I look at it. I was thinking about it, today when I saw the topic, and I kind of look at it as like a population control thing, to where you got to think about it. Women create life.
Yeah.
So, when it comes down to the white people, basically, when they come down to them trying to, stay in control of things, yeah, they could kill as many black men as they want or whatever, target them as more they want. But the thing that keeps us going is our black women.
Right.
Because they create life. So the best thing to do for them will be let's target them, because if you break them down in any way possible, then there's no population growing with the black community as men and other women and stuff like that. So that's how I kind of look at it.
That's
as far as
perspective.
As being disrespectful. You break them down. You could break them down to any level you want. Have them go against their own people. Have them do all type of stuff, and then now you won them as a culture, and now boom, now you got them on your side. So that's how I look at it when he says that. Because that's creation. That's created life.
Right.
You take that life away from that community, and that community's on diminish. So
It's true.
Most definitely. Oh, you down?
yeah. That's,
Oh, I thought you talk a lot, nigga.
oh shit.
I'm fucking with you. But nah, yeah, I basically agree with him, man. It's just like he said, the women is, you feel me, that they're the reproduction. You feel me? So as bad as it may sound, them niggas just trying to do some smart shit, because that's just like cutting the head off the snake. You feel me? If you break down and deconstruct our black women, what are we gonna have left to reproduce?
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It ain't gonna be no more black families and shit. They already broke down the black man. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So that's why I feel like now it's time to bring up the subject about black women, because the black man is already broken down. You feel me? By taking away all kind of shit in our school systems and shit like that. Yeah. So it's just now it's man, the only thing left is a black woman. But here's the thing though, as disrespected as they are, as much disrespect that they take, and how much they feel like they're not secure and all of the other kind of shit, these strong ass black women still 10 toes down out here making something happen. Yeah. You feel me? As far as the single mothers, as far as the struggling millennials and everything like that, you feel me? Shorty may be broke as hell, but you best believe them nails and her hair done. Mm-hmm. She gonna look presentable to go out there to go get that check. She's going to go get the check regardless. Right. You feel me? And for most of them, they keep good people around them, other strong black women, and they're raised by other strong black women as well. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So yes, I do feel like they're unprotected and all that other kind of shit. I'm not saying that we don't need to because they good, but it's just kind of during this reconstruction of us trying to protect our black women more and everything else, you feel me? They withstanding it right now. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And I think it's unfair, it's sad, but you feel me? They handling it well. You know what I mean? Because they ain't broke down shit. You feel me? They ain't folding nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's my intake on it.
I think I'm glad you said that. Regardless of what's going to come our way and the adversities that we do get, we still have to pull up and show up every single day.
Yeah.
Hold each other down. I think that for me is like the most frustrating part. I guess is because sometimes us as women, because we have that independent like rhythm and like we're able to like you said, stay 10 toes down the entire time. It's like we need help.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of our fault as women too, because we are that way.
Yeah.
And it's probably like y'all probably like, okay, they got it, like you just said, they got it. But it's just like, even though we do, it's just like, come on.
Yeah,
like,
they still need help. Most
we
definitely.
need that help. Even though, of course, we're not going to say things. And I think that we were talking about that the other day, like in arguments or whatever. We're good.
Yeah.
Even though it's something as annoying as that,
Yeah.
that's always our motto. Like, we're good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Because that's what y'all were taught. You feel me? That was implanted, because that was implanted in your mothers and grandmothers and aunties. And all
that is complete bullshit, to be honest. Like, to me, like that's bullshit. Because it's like, we not. There was a woman on TV basically saying that she had insecurities, and then that shit got flipped like so big.
Yeah.
And now you have people like sending her death threats on a higher level than she probably already gets, and it's just like, damn, you can't even be honest.
Right.
I didn't know about the death threats, but that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
See, now I think that's when the jokes, go too far.
Too far, yeah.
That's where it goes too far.
Too far.
I will agree. I wouldn't, agree with what she said.
Right.
But at the same time, it's just like, we have to understand, she's human too.
Exactly.
Regardless of what her, financial status is.
Right.
I mean, she's human. So we all have human nature in us. We all have human, emotions and reactions to things. But it's just like once you getting down to that nasty shit and trying to take somebody and death threats, like that's where all jokes should just end.
It's going way too far, and I feel like nobody should even feel no type of way about this person's opinion.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's a big part of coming, like, not just even about male or female. That's just a part of being an adult. Like,
right.
I can be friends with this person even though we're not on the same page. Sometimes we have two different thought processes and all that. Like, that's a part of being an adult. Just saying like, okay, that's your opinion. This is my opinion. We're going to meet in this gray area in the middle, and then we're going to continue to be friends. I'm going to let this person be who they are. Yeah. You feel me? Like, every person that's around you is not going to be exactly like you. Everybody's not going to think like you.
Right.
You feel me?
They're not supposed to.
And then, but she's a brave woman for that, because she knows that. And then she knows this is going to go on social media with a bunch of people that's not going to agree with her. You feel me? And for as far as I go, like, I was raised around a lot of women. Like, majority of my mother's family and my father's family is all majority women. So it's kind of like, I understood what she was saying. Like, you feel me? Who don't wants to feel like, I mean, who just don't want to feel like one. She not saying like, oh, I feel like my husband don't want me. But it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she step out looking good, like, who don't want attention? Who don't want a compliment? Hey, you look good. I know if I get a fresh haircut, I better at least get one compliment. When that motherfucking wave cap come on, somebody better tell me my shit dipping.
Right.
You feel me? Like, who don't want that? You feel me? And
but I'm sorry to cut you off.
It's not for verification. It's not for... what's the word I'm looking for?
Like validation and stuff like
there
that.
There you go. It's not for validation.
Yeah.
It's just about, you feel me, like, confident motherfucker look good. They want to get told they look good. Shit.
Yeah, and I feel like that was the thing. Even like the mothers and the sisters were telling her, like, because you're not looking for it. Because she's a mom, she's a wife. Like, that's her life. Yeah. And it's like, I don't know. I really don't even think she really wants some man to like hit her up in the DM. I just think it was like anger. Just, I'm frustrated. I'm a mom of 3. I might have little pounds on me. Like, my whole life is this man's career. Granted, she did choose that, but I feel like sometimes you get married to people and then you get married to, like, what comes along with them. Yeah. And it's like you kind of didn't sign up for that shit sometimes. Yeah. Like, with women who marry people in the army. And it's like, I married the person. Yeah. But unfortunately,
but the conditions and everything else,
So when somebody was just like, "You signed up for this," it's just like, yeah, but like,
and then it was young when all this shit started. Exactly. Too. Granted, like, their minds probably wasn't even fully mature, like wrapped around what's really finna happen. Like, you know what I mean? They not knowing this shit. They don't know what the fuck they signed up for. Shit, they signed up to be married, to love a motherfucker till y'all can't love no more. You feel me? Like, that's what you signed up for. You signed up for love, to be with this person. She didn't sign up for all this extra shit. Yeah, you feel me? Basically feel like she got to compare and shit like that.
That's what it is. That's her reality, unfortunately.
Man.
Unfortunately.
And women, stop that. Stop that comparing shit. Y'all all beautiful. You feel me?
Yes.
Just stop that fucking secret competition. You feel me? You walk into a room and then you too busy looking at this bitch. You not even knowing how good you look now. Now you look stupid. Like, you feel me? Like, stop worrying about her. She doing her thing. You doing your thing. You feel me? Everybody doing their motherfucking thing. So just embrace that. Compliment her. You feel me? You feel me? She gonna shoot one back. You feel me? Like, she probably want to compliment you the second you walk into that. But y'all got this fucking challenge going on. Don't nobody say nothing. Just a, Like, you feel me? Like, I hate that shit, bro.
And I think that's, like, it starts with us. Like, we have to be the people that are going to change it. Like you said, we have to change that. Because I feel like if we come together as women, as black women more, then, like, black men could be like, okay, like, well, maybe let's get on board too. Like, maybe we can, like, stop disrespecting it. That's my optimistic thinking. But.
Yeah, I even try to change my ways. You feel me? Like, just like when you walk past somebody in the streets or some shit like that, you don't just walk past, just put your head down, look in your phone. I speak now. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Yeah.
Everything good? Blessed. All right, cool. You feel me? You got to switch this shit up, bro, because I don't like the fact, like, it's some shit that I experienced, like, as I'm getting older. Like, how I walk into a room full of black people and I just feel uncomfortable. I feel like I gotta watch my back. Like, damn, where these niggas from? Are these niggas finna jump me? Oh yeah, them niggas are both. Like, you feel me? I hate that feeling. You feel me? That's just cause it's kind of like in the party. Like, if you step into a party and like everybody just looking at each other, somebody gotta break that barrier. What's up, bro? How y'all feeling? You feel me? And it's not about what you say; it's how you say it. Like, if you come off aggressive, you don't get what you want. Right. You feel me? You don't get what you asking for. But if you just like, oh, what's going on, bro? You good? Okay, yeah. Fly kicks, my nigga. I was trying to get them, but they ain't have my size. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Break that ice, break that barrier. Just little steps like that. It can take you a long way. You feel me? Like, other people watching, kids is watching. They gonna latch on to it. Like, yeah, like, just stop that shit, bro. It's ridiculous.
I agree.
I definitely agree.
For real.
But yeah, thanks for sharing y'all views. I really want to talk about this.
Good. I'm glad we got a chance to talk about it.
Because there's some change that needs to happen for sure.
Most definitely.
What do you think would be the first step? Like, just the communication part?
I think so. Kind of like what he was saying, an icebreaker.
Just starting the first person.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have no problem with doing it. I do it all the time.
Oh, one thing that can break the cycle. If you see somebody on Instagram and you follow them, speak. Don't wait until you get home and DM them like a creep and like, oh, I saw you.
For real. No,
you feel me? Like, I was at What's the Presser and I seen you walking in the solid. Like, that's stupid.
Weird now. Yeah,
you feel me? You be like, hey, are you? And then, like, introduce yourself. Like, hey, I'm going to do what I follow you. You feel me? I fuck with your swag, whatever the case, whatever reason why you follow this person. Yeah. You feel me? And
icebreaker.
Then, boom. Like, come on now. Like, I think that's one of the key ways you can do it now because everything is based upon social media.
Yeah.
Like, I hate that shit. Like, people hide behind screens. Like, I done been on dull ass dates, but she would text me to death. Like, god damn, you wasn't saying nothing across from, you feel me? Like, God, I know I ain't that ugly. You feel me? Like, you just want to text a nigga so you ain't got to see me or something. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was right in front of you. You look hella cute today. Bitch, why you didn't tell me that? Sometimes a nigga just want to hear it. You know what I mean?
See, you need that validation, huh?
You feel me? Like, I'm just like, you. If you would have said that in person, I'm like, y'all know, I would have felt good about it. And you just text me like, oh, bitch, that's your fingers talking. That ain't even you. You probably typed this text message, didn't even look at it.
And ask your friends to proofread it.
You feel me? Didn't even proofread it. You just spelled "you're" wrong. Okay, all right. Use the wrong "you're" and shit.
Oh, that sound like. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
And alrighty, we're gonna wrap this one
Shots
right on
fired.
Boom.
I love you.
Oh, excuse me. There has been shots fired on the plane. All pilots do sound the same. Every pilot sound the same.
I'm
bro.
done. I'm so done.
Anybody ever flew know all pilots sound the same? You gonna be like, hold on, is this nigga arrested, bro? He for sure just flew me from New York. Fuck. All right, yeah, we can wrap.
Minalo out.
Reezy out.
Booney out.